Hi, my name's Reed. I have here some Bhut Jolokia peppers, aka the ghost chili or chile. I had rehydrated a bag of these for cutting up and cooking, and I ate a couple of them, and I didn't find it to be too terribly hot. From what I understand, they are coming out at between 855,000 Scoville heat units up to 1.4 million, which I'm not thinking is as realistic as a figure that I've seen, which is right around a million Scoville units. Like I said, I had eaten a couple of rehydrated ones, and I was interested to see if the dry ones are subjectively hotter, in my opinion. I am wanting to get some fresh chilies of some different types, but I'm gonna open this up here, and let's see. Try to get a decent. Let's find a decent sized one here. That looks like one of the bigger ones in this bag. So I'm just going to check this out. I'm going to try to eat it mindfully. It has a bit of a smoky smell to it. I'll let it rest in my mouth here for a moment. Move it around a little bit. Has a little bit of a smoky taste so far. It's softening in my mouth. I'm gonna go ahead and chew it. I don't want to be gross, but it's in there. Okay, I have it chewed up enough to swallow. I'm starting to feel some heat. Clean things up a little bit here. Gotta go to the dentist. So I'm gonna hit the timer. I set it for 10 minutes. Yeah, this is heating up kind of incrementally. When I ate the rehydrated ones, I turned a little red, got a little sweaty, had a little bit of discomfort with the burn. This has a pretty decent capsaicin level to it. So in the interest of mindfulness, I'm gonna just observe the sensations, and I'll try to describe them factually. Be interesting to see if my face turns red. There's some definite heat to this. I chewed it up and moved it around my mouth pretty good. Get a little heat in the back of my throat. My tongue's definitely experiencing the greatest sensation of heat. Eating hot peppers, I think, is a psychological exercise. The capsaicin binds to receptors called TVPR receptors, I believe. And these receptors are not just in your mouth, but they're responsible for sending signals to your brain that your brain interprets as an experience of being burned. So, it's definitely a safety mechanism. But capsaicin binds to those receptors and sets off a kind of set of neuronal activities that give you the sensation of being burned. It's my solid understanding that chilies don't actually cause you physical damage, but they can definitely generate some discomfort. I ate a little something. I don't think you want to eat hot peppers on an empty stomach unless you want to experience cramps, stomach ache, etc. What I was also doing, maybe it's a little bit of cheating, but I have some Carolina Reaper puree, and I was dripping that on some crazy bread from Hungry Howie's and eating that, and that's not screamingly hot, but I guess I kind of want to prep myself up for eating one of these dry ones. I set the timer for 10 minutes, like I think I said, and I'm looking at 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Have some, honestly, eating the one pepper, I had some pretty good burning and kind of stinging sensation on the sides of my tongue, on the top of my tongue, some definite heat sensation on the tip of my tongue, and some heat in the back of my throat. I'm not feeling the burn traveling down. I was kind of confident enough in eating these that I don't have, drool buckets and milk and stuff out. I did bring out a box of tissues and a sweat towel in case this was a lot hotter than the rehydrated ones, but I'm experiencing it to be maybe just a little bit hotter than the rehydrated ones. At some point, I like these ghost peppers, and so I want to order some fresh ones because I like cooking with hot stuff. Some people just can't tolerate it, but I'm one of those people that I've read about that likes the sensation, and it seems to generate a release of endorphins, which gives me kind of a sense of well-being. No, I haven't eaten. I have some Carolina Reapers and some chocolate Bhutlahs. I haven't tried those yet. I'm working my courage up to that. And for those, I'm probably going to get a drool bucket and some whole milk. The milk, you want to go ahead and get whole milk to dissipate the heat. Dairy fat has a chemical called casein or casein that helps to unbind the capsaicinoids from those pain receptors, and also helps to dilute it. One of the things to remember eating hot peppers is that water does not help. Capsaicin is not water soluble, and so when you drink water, really what it does is it spreads the capsaicin around more and tends to make things worse, generate, by spreading it around, you get more receptors involved, and it actually makes it hotter. So, that's something to consider. I've seen people doing these pepper challenges, and a lot of them will take a sip of water just to kind of get dried peppers down. I didn't need to do that with this Bhut Jolokia. I got 3 minutes left out of 10 minutes. I don't want to waste anybody's time, but I thought it might be of interest to some of my friends on Facebook, and at this point there are such hotter peppers that I don't know if this is even worth trying to upload to YouTube or anything like that. I think I mentioned I have some Carolina Reapers and some chocolate Bhutlahs, and they look pretty deadly. The chocolate Bhutlahs look positively demonic. It's like Beelzebub pepper. It's like you can hear it whispering, "Legion, for we are many." So I'm interested in trying that. The Carolina Reaper comes in at approximately 1.56 million Scoville units on average, and the chocolate it goes up to 2.2 million. It's tested out both in high performance liquid chromatography and also the Scoville test at up to 2.2 million. And the chocolate Bhutlah is rumored from multiple reports that I've seen, just kind of looking things up due to my interest in hot food and chilies, is anecdotally reported to be about 20% hotter. It has not been tested out with the Scoville heat unit scale, as far as I know, because if it's hotter, it has not supplanted the Carolina Reaper as the Guinness Book hottest pepper on the planet. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. At some point, I think we're gonna just kind of be done. Hey, you're gonna keep making it hotter and hotter and hotter, and at some point, it becomes like just an exercise in redonkulousness. Pure capsaicin comes out at 15 million Scoville units. I anticipate that probably light you up pretty good. So I got 25 seconds left here in 10 minutes, and I still feel a little bit of heat, but it's largely dissipated. This pepper is supposedly twice as hot as the red habanero, and I saw something that said that it was at least 100 times hotter than a jalapeno. All right, well, that's it for the 10-minute timer, and as you can see, the ghost pepper didn't really light me up. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to eat another one. The thing is, I don't really want to waste them because I want to cook with them. I sort of like the smoky flavor. So anyway, hey, if you watched this, thanks for taking the time to watch. I hope it was of interest to you. Take care.